Hi, welcome again to another sunny day in rural North Norfolk. I'm just at the bottom of my garden. I have all this at the bottom of my garden, so myself and Wiggs are out for a walk, although I don't know what he's eating. I tell you, when you've got a half Labrador, you basically both spend time wondering what the other one's got in his mouth. When I get my dinner out, he just sits staring, waiting for something, some scraps, which is fine. Yeah, so I wanted to talk to you today. Like I said, I don't know if that's already on there. Let's flip you around. I often walk barefoot. It's good for health, apparently. Look it up. It's Clint Ober. Clint Ober, I think, was the pioneer, and he published a book called Earthing. It's known as earthing or grounding. So I've done it for quite a while. My health has been a bit more tricky recently. It's been a bit difficult. So I decided I'm going to start doing the barefoot walking again. I used to do it a lot. So anyway, that's why I've not got any shoes. We're out for a walk. Me, you, and Wiggs. He's not wearing any shoes either. So we're just going to go for a little bit of a walk, just on here. Yeah, so I wanted to talk to you about one of the indicators with parental alienation. If the alienating parent, or if one parent cuts you out of decisions about schools, if the children move schools or they move address without the alienating parent notifying you, that goes against all, I think it's legal requirements here in the UK. You know, they have a legal responsibility to notify you of any change of address, change of school. My children changed schools, and I was not consulted about it. I was not a part of that decision. My children changed doctor's surgeries. Again, not signposted to me, not flagged up to me, nothing. It should absolutely. A parent would want to. Surely, a good parent's going to want to keep you informed of what's happening for the sake of the children. My son, when he got to be about 5, he was still 5, and it was summer holidays, and he said, yeah, after the summer holidays, I'm going to a different school. And I thought, hey, he's only 5. He must think going to, a different class with a different teacher is a little bit like moving school when you're a kid. And then as it went on, I did ask the mother. He says he's moving school. He did say the name of the school, and I looked it up, and it was a school in this region. So he was saying that seemed to be correct. Flagged it with the mother. I should be told about this if that's what's happening. No, that's not what's happening. No, definitely not going to happen. The day before term started, I get an email to say, great news. We managed to get both kids into a different school. So that's it. It was right. My 5-year-old son was right. That mother, his mother never notified me. Moving house, that's another one. They have a legal responsibility to tell you where your children are as a parent with parental responsibility. Do they always? No. Has my ex? No. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. They don't, yeah, whatever. So I don't like this idea. You have like a primary parent. I don't like this term, primary parent. That's pushing the other parent down to a kind of a secondary, a superfluous, unnecessary, not needed parent. That's not right. I tell you what, walking on here is a bit harsh on your feet. Yeah, so I do have a problem with the term primary parent. What's he saying on there? Yeah, so anyway, that's what I think. Watch out for those sorts of things. If you are watching this, then chances are that you are a targeted parent in parental alienation. That's what's brought you here. So please, in the comments, you might want to just kind of, put a little bit about your experience. Is this something that's happened to you? Do you recognize any of that? Have your children changes in your children's lives and their schools or houses? Has that, without you being notified, has that happened to you? Yeah. So look, as always, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And all the usual jazz. I don't know how this works, but everyone says it on YouTube. So like, follow, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'm going to keep uploading videos. Thank you for your time. I'm finding my way to doing this. Sorry it's a bit rough, but all the best to you. And for now, from this deleted dad, it's cheerio, look after yourself, and I'll see you very soon.